Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any Rocket League items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video in episode 62 of trading from nothing all the way up to the alpha cap. Just before we do get into the trades, I'd like to mention we are currently giving away a titanium white octane in the Discord server. I believe it has just started as we've hit 21,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone that is supporting the channel. Also, let's try and hit 200 likes on this video. Usually we try and go for 150, but the support has been so crazy recently, so the aim is to hit 200 likes, and as soon as we do that, I'll be releasing the next episode. So make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. It is free. And also, I do want to mention that if you are trying to join the giveaway in the Discord server, you'll have to type like 10 times to enter, just because there is a small level requirement, because we are trying to make the server a little bit more active. But anyway, let's hop into the first trade of episode 62. Okay, so starting off with the first trade of the video. Now, I do just want to say that right now the White Fennec is starting to drop on RL Insider, and so is the White Octane. So I might start to get some of the Octane sold, because they might follow the pattern of the White Octane as well. The White Fennecs I do want to get gone. However, I do buy more later on in this episode. You'll see why, but it might have been a bit of a mistake because it has started to drop. We do also sell on a couple of our White Zombas, just because at this point I didn't really think they were going to go up by much more. And also, we are getting 3.1k per White Zomba. We're also selling them both in the same trade. That will save me a lot of time. I won't have to find two separate buyers. So yeah, that really helps me out. I also do want to start clearing out the inventory, because we do have quite a few items, and I don't want the inventory to get too stacked, because then it just becomes too hard to manage. And I do also want to start to sell some of the painted octanes, because it doesn't look like the cheaper ones are actually going to rise. I thought they would, but forest green, grey, orange, saffron, the cheaper ones don't really be seeming to go up at all. So I'm going to be trying to get those gone for either mid or max price, just because some other people might pick them up for investments, but personally I don't think they're really going to sell. We did also sell on our saffron zomba for 400 credits. We originally bought it for 250, so that is going to be 150 credits profit on that item. And again, it is just clearing out the inventory. It's already looking really solid, but we do sell two painted octanes together for 900 credits. That is going to be 450 each, which is the mid value for both of these painted octanes. Now, I am actually going to be trying to keep the crimson and sky blue octanes, just because those are actually rising at the moment. The crimson has risen to 1.5k minimum value, and I've got multiple of them, so I'm going to keep them. Hopefully they rise to maybe 1.7, 1.8k each, and then I'll be making a ton of profit, because I bought them for around 1,000 credits each. And also, the sky blue octane has risen to, I believe, 1.1k right now minimum value. I believe I picked it up for around 700, 750, so I've made a really decent amount of profit with that as well. But we do also get the purple tunica gone, which is really good, because it is a very, very hard to sell item, and we actually get 4.2k. Now, this isn't going to be the minimum value. The minimum value is 4.3k, but I can't actually remember what we picked it up for, but I think it was around 2.5k. So we've made an absolute ton of profit on that item, I'm not going to lie. And wheels like Dicey, Tunica, and Sunburst are so good to make profit. You've just got to know how to trade with them, though, because they are going to be extremely hard to sell, and they could take possibly more than weeks to sell. So you've got to be prepared that they could take ages. But if you've got the inventory for it, then I'd highly suggest it. But if you're not that experienced with trading, I wouldn't suggest buying those sort of items yet. Stick to trades like this, buying octanes and then flipping them. The saffron one we just sold for the max price, which was really good, because as I've mentioned, I don't really think they're going to go up, and even if they did, 500 credits would still be a relatively decent price for the saffron octane. Now, we do also get the sky blue tunica sold. Now, I was really negotiating with this guy for ages. I wasn't really looking to do this trade originally, but he added quite a lot, and we just get 3 white fennecs for the sky blue tunica and 1.7k. Now, the sky blue tunica is valued at 6.8k, so 6,800 credits plus the 1.7 comes to, hold on, I'm trying to do this on a calculator, 8.5k, and then right now the white fennecs are valued at 2.6 each, so that comes to 7.8. So we did get quite a big underpay, but we originally bought that tunica for 2,000 credits below the minimum value, so a really decent amount, and either way we are still making profit. And yes, the white fennecs might take a little bit of time to sell on, just because right now they are dropping, but we've still made over 1,000 credits profit, so I'm not going to complain at all with that trade. And also we do pick up a Cobalt Octane. Again, it's going to be 100 credits below the minimum value, and we're going to be trying to flip that and getting at least the mid value, which will be 450 credits. Now we do also sell one of the White Phoenix here. Now we get a really good overpay. I was asking for 2.8k or an item overpay at the time, just because it was looking like it was going to rise. It did drop the next day, but we got 2.7k and a Stipplegate. The Stipplegate will sell for around 500 credits, which is insane. So we're getting over 3,000 for this White Fennec, and to be honest, the minimum value was 2.7k anyway. Now I'd probably be looking for 2.6k, which is just amazing that we were actually able to find that deal. But yeah, I don't think the White Phoenix are going to drop too much, but even if they do drop maybe 200 credits each, I'm going to be losing 800 credits in total. So I do want to get those sold as soon as possible. Now we also do manage to sell on one of our Crimson Octanes for 1.6k. Again, this was a little bit before it went up in value. This was the max price at the time for the Crimson Octane, which was really good. But now I'm probably going to be looking to get a 1.6k for all of the others at least, or just wait it out, because I think they might go up a little bit more, and then that will mean I'm getting more profit. So for now, I think I'm going to keep both the Crimson and the Sky Blue Octanes, just so that I can just squeeze the most amount of profit out of those items as possible. We do also sell on our Orange Octane for 480 credits. This guy didn't have 500, and to be honest, as I mentioned earlier, I'm looking for either mid or max value. This is basically in the middle, so I'm not going to complain. We'll take 480 credits, and yeah, the inventory is looking very solid. At the end, what I'm going to do is value the inventory, see how much profit we've made in this episode. That was something I did, or something I started in the last episode. Let me know if you want that to continue as well. And I just want to say the likes have been insane on the last few episodes. I think we're coming up to 300 likes already on yesterday's episode, and then the day before that has already hit 300 likes as well. So thank you for the insane support of the channel. It's really appreciated, and it's crazy how much we're growing at the moment. In this trade, we also do manage to sell on another Octane, again getting that max price for 500 credits. You might see a lot of trades like this because, as you've seen in the inventory, we have a ton of Octanes, and obviously I'm going to be trying to get all of those sold for a very decent amount. So this might continue for some while, but we're getting a really good amount of profit. And right now, I don't really think you should buy Octanes unless you can pick them up for like 100 credits below the minimum value, because the White Octane has started to drop, so that could lead to the demand going down for the Octanes, just because people think the White Octane is going down, the other Octanes also might follow this trend. So yeah, right now it's probably not a great idea to buy and sell them. You still make a really good amount of profit, but it might be a better idea to buy and sell other items, such as maybe painted standards, which have been so solid at the moment. The White Standard is currently valued at around 1.8k. A couple weeks ago it was selling for around 900, so it's literally doubled in value. Black Standard as well has been looking so good on the spreadsheet. And we also do manage to sell on our Stipplegate. Again, this is going to be a pretty hard to sell item, because black markets like this are a little bit irrelevant right now. So again, it's really not too easy to sell, but I'm glad that I'm getting rid of it pretty soon as well. We do also manage to get 500 credits for it, which is again really good, and that is going to be the last trade of the episode. Now I do just want to say that whilst not making a lot of profit for me in this episode, we have sold a ton of items that would have been hard to sell. For example, the purple tunica are gone, and hopefully we do make a lot of profit in the next episode. And even some of the items like the tunica, we have to sell a little bit below the minimum value because of the very low demand. So overall, we've genuinely only made like 200 credits profit, but just keep in mind the amount of items that we've managed to sell. We've cleared out the inventory. That's going to be a big help, especially going into the next episode, where we can just get rid of all of the Octane, start fresh again, and make a ton of profit buying back new items. But anyway, if you have watched this far, please do make sure to comment Alpha Cap down below. Subscribe, turn on post notifications. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we're also trying to hit 200 likes, so if you haven't already, please do drop a like on the video. But anyway, that is it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Looking for the love inside me.